So a very good morning to everyone. 大家早上好。我是您的普通话指导员。I am the facilitator of today. My name is Li Cha Chi. 我叫嘉怡。For those who are not familiar with me, I am actually the package translator and also an internal auditor that will conduct audit activity in a yearly basis for our ECRR project. Besides that, I'm also actively participated in the HSE matter. So a very warm welcome back to our Mandarin training. This is for the intermediate and advanced level. So please accept my sincere apology. Our training is supposedly a recurring training that happens on every Tuesday by 3 p.m. However, due to some unforeseen circumstances where clashes with Section 2 and Section 4 meeting last Tuesday, so we postponed this training briefing by today, which is Thursday, November 2nd, and by 9:05 a.m. So today we have a total number of participants, 48 members. Thank you for coming. 谢谢你们 and 欢迎大家。Let's proceed with the learning outcomes for our intermediate and advanced level. So by the end of this interactive Zoom training session, my team and I will hope that learners will gain the ability to understand and speak in Chinese, specifically in Mandarin, yes, on the following topic, which my team and I think is quite essential for our day-to-day construction scenarios within the general engineering setting. So first, we will introduce the topics for intermediate and advanced level. Second will be to acknowledge the two types of assessment. And last but not least, to demonstrate the use of our WhatsApp group. Well, for contents wise, we have actually included safety briefing and assessment briefing for the intermediate and advanced level. And then we only proceed to the three main contents. So the first part being the safety briefing by using Zoom. First, we have to protecting personal information. So we have to be very cautious of phishing attempts and avoid clicking of any suspicious links. Second is to ensure the meeting security. So please join using the unique meeting ID and password only. And the most important part being to be aware of our professional conduct. We are reminded on and on again to maintain respectful behavior and avoid offensive language. So harassment or bullying will not be tolerated. Feel free to report any of these issues to my team and I. Next, we'll proceed to the assessment briefing. Well, for assessment, some of my colleagues actually asked me, why you have to create this assessment is actually a burden to us. I'm so sorry about that. But the objective of the assessment is designed to evaluate learners of any trainings and also to provide feedback to the trainers. So the main reason is to evaluate the learners whether they obtain the required knowledge, required skill, or eventually they have this behavioral change or not. Yes, at the same time, it will to evaluate the trainers lah, whether their training is effective or not. So they will collect samples and then create a percentage. Later on, I will share the result of our introductory level performance in the WhatsApp group too. So for the assessment wise, we still have this written assessment and physical assessment. This is the general briefing lah. So for written assessment, basically would be to evaluate the knowledge, problem solving abilities, and critical thinking skill. Normally for the physical assessment, it is to evaluate the physical fitness, agility, and the ability to perform specific job-related tasks. So in this case, is to evaluate whether we can really speak in simple Chinese or not, right? Then we proceed to our main content. So we have developed quite a numbers of topics actually to the intermediate and advanced level. So the training title remains. Previously, we have this introductory level, we have 10 topics. This time we will have these topics 12 until 59, tentatively 40 hour topics. Lah. So the training duration actually we propose to begin on October 24. But however, due to some procedural issue, so we started by today officially on November 2nd that it will expand all the way to September 17th on every Tuesday by 3 p.m. So the training medium remain the same, Zoom, and the training information will be we proceed to the higher level where more Chinese words and nouns will be using in the training in the upcoming training later on. We will get to know it. So the trainer remain my team and I. My team is comprised with Miss Haslina, our secretary, Ms. Noraini, our section engineer, and Mr. Gopang, our senior engineer. So they will review my training materials and to provide from different perspectives their feedback to the topics and the slides as well as the assessment. So I'll be one who delivered the presentation. Feel free to drop me any message and give me any response if I have some wrongdoing. Yes. So for this time, our topics will have, except for the general Mandarin daily scenarios, we will also include the scenarios on tests including the PIT, cube strength test, and padlock test. Materials such as aggregates, pressure run, reinforcement bar, tools, some concrete finishing tools, the power tools, and some machinery tools. And also we will have some information about machineries too. All right. Then we will proceed to the two type of assessment. But previously we were using Google Form. It's quite effective. And beside that, we have attempted to develop with the AHA slide where our HQ is doing that. However, after we developed the assessment on AHA slide, it restricted only to 7 viewers. So we are unable to share to every one of us. Like right now, we have 59 participants. We will fear to do so. So please bear with me. We will still be using Google Form for the written assessment. Besides that, I would be sincerely appreciated if you can call me and speak Chinese with me. It's all right. Then you can provide recordings, videos, just to check the accuracy of the pronunciation. It's all right with me. So we still cover the assessment on written assessment, where we have to do it within 24 hours after the training because it's still fresh. So yeah, easier for us to remember and do it. Second is the physical assessment. Yes, just take your initiative and talk to me or talk to any of your family members, Chinese counterpart or friends. Then we will proceed to the last part of this briefing, where we will include the use of WhatsApp group. Yes, the website is still there. I have already updated the introductory level topics on the website along with the video and also the assessment. So feel free to visit to this Chachi Mandarin website. And then beside that, I will always, after the training, I will share the slides and also the assessment in the WhatsApp group. Feel free to use it, make use of it. And the third part being the updates of training materials lah. So beside the slides and video, on and off, I got some requests like sharing some Chinese song and then some Chinese tech ads talks. So please bear with me if on and off I nudge you in the Mandarin WhatsApp group. All right. So that's all from me today. The advanced level and intermediate level code sharing will be strength and growth come only through continuous effort and struggle. So we have to 加油. All right. Now I open the floor for the Q&A section, please. Well, if there is no further questions, so we will meet again on next Tuesday by 3 p.m. for our intermediate level topic one. Nice meeting you all and 谢谢大家，再见。
谢谢 Mr.
谢
Chia，
谢，
不，Mr. Chia，Mr. Chia，
谢谢 Mr. 海迪的，谢谢大家。
是的，
OK，加油。
加油。